All right, so let's talk about healthy fats. We've already talked about um, protein, and tomorrow I'll talk about carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, that video is going to be a little bit longer because there's a lot that I want to talk about. But in terms of healthy fats, what are your sources of healthy fats? You have avocados, you have hummus, you have any kind of nut, you have seeds, you have, even though remember, every food is, most foods are not just one macro. Most foods have more than just healthy fat, more than just carbs, or more than protein. So nut butters, different seed butters, more than just healthy fat. There's protein in there, but primary source is healthy fat. So those are some of your sources. Also oils, cooking oils. But when we talk about healthy fats, what is the purpose of healthy fat? Really helps your body absorb nutrients, but also, again, remember, we want that balance of macronutrients. So we want the carbs and the protein and the healthy fat in every single meal. But it's going to help your body absorb the protein, the carbs, but also all of the micronutrients. Now, a lot of people get scared of healthy fats aside from peanut butter, or you may be afraid of eating too much peanut butter. So remember that fat from food does not equal body fat. Eating avocado, eating nut butters, using cooking oils, not going to make you fat, okay? Healthy fats are essential, but also we're not eating keto. We're not eating high percentages of fats, low carb. We are eating balanced macronutrients. So we're eating 40% carbs, 30% protein, 30% healthy fats. And yes, that can add up quickly, but it is essential to really incorporate a healthy fat into every single meal, again, to help with that nutrient absorption. Now, also be careful about some of those sources because they can have added ingredients, they can have a lot of extra sugar. Think about peanut butter. Again, it's up to you if you're going to be okay with having extra ingredients and added sugar and everything in, let's say, peanut butter, or if you want to go the more natural approach and eat peanut butter that doesn't have any added ingredients. It's strictly peanuts. That is completely up to you. I do not use Jif. I use, now I'm trying to think of what it is. I use Smucker's Natural Creamy Peanut Butter or Crunchy, or I guess this is Chunky. But you will see the ingredients here are peanuts and then contains less than 1% of salt. And usually that just comes from the peanuts, but this is only peanuts. On the top, you're gonna have the oil that you're gonna stir in that's naturally occurring. If you don't want to stir it every time you use it, stir it up the first time, place it upside down. I always, the second I take it off the shelf at the grocery store, I actually put it upside down inside of the cart to get that process started. But you can also put it in the fridge, and that's going to prevent the separation again. Also, just recognize that, yes, healthy fats, they are slower to digest. They're going to keep you fuller longer. But just also recognize that you may not want to eat a few tablespoons of peanut butter or an avocado before your run because they will stay in your gut longer. Healthy fats typically stay in your gut for 3 hours. I'm not saying don't eat any healthy fats before your run because you should have a little bit of healthy fat to help with that absorption of the nutrients from your pre-run, your pre-workout meal. So I always have peanut butter before a run. I rarely run in the evening, but I've for the times that I have had supper and then I ran, I did completely fine. And I probably had maybe half an avocado. But again, it's just something you have to get your body used to. So if you're not used to eating before your runs or before your workouts, you may take a little bit more adjustment, but not everyone needs that adjustment period. So just recognize the importance of healthy fats, how they serve you. That's another thing, really becoming in tune with your body, recognizing how protein benefits you, how carbs benefit you, how healthy fats benefit you, how fueling your body before a run benefits you, how refueling benefits you. Looking at food as a source of fuel, and how eating vegetables or potatoes or your different sources of protein benefit you as a runner. And that's really going to help you become in tune with your body as well. So let me know what questions you guys have about healthy fats. Tomorrow I will go live and talk about carbohydrates. Protein is my favorite thing to talk about, but I know the importance of carbohydrates and the fears that surround them. So I also get excited about talking about carbohydrates. But let me know what questions you have about healthy fats.